Hi, you guys. Okay, so I'm so excited. We got a deposit on the bred mare. We have somebody that has completely fundraised for the donkeys. She needs a little bit of help. I'm going to put her Facebook in the comments below so that you guys kind of know where she's at, because she just needs a little bit of help, not massive, mostly with transportation. Okay, but let me also tell you guys, the bus is, the shuttle bus is gonna run me over, you guys. I'm literally being run over by the shuttle bus. Okay, so seriously, the bred mare got a deposit. They're paid half. They pay the other half Friday, and I think that Chips and Daisy, which was the last one, may have just sold. Okay, so I just wanted to thank you guys. So I'm on here just like really honestly to kind of tell you guys how much we appreciate, Charlie and I both appreciate, how much you guys have liked, commented, and shared since we started our new rehoming project. This is like a whole new business. This is something we're kind of doing on our own. We don't have any financial backing except for what I kind of can spare. So we don't have a lot of funds to do this. This isn't something that like my family has helped with at all. Jacob's family has not helped at all. Basically, when the horses are dropped off, I owe money for them as soon as they sell back to the feedlot. So it's been really cool to have so many of you guys support us. You want to say thank you? No, you weren't. Just say.
You really just gonna put me on there? Okay.
Just like, hey.
Yeah, thank you. We really do appreciate it. You know, it's having
just
a
us.
new place. Yeah, it's just been us, and it's kind of been a lot, and we haven't been able to do like what we did previously, like to really showcase the horses, because it has been sopping wet. Like, my truck got stuck in our yard 3 times yesterday, and I just had to floor it and eventually got out. So, you know, just the fact that people are willing to buy from us and support our business again is like A1. You guys are the bomb.
The bomb. So I wanted to clear up a couple things. I noticed that a lot of people on social media, I know it looked like you had a little red bow in your hair from my, yeah, it was cute. She looked like a little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, I have a witch ball in my car. I'm such a weirdo. I have a witch ball.
But
and then I also have
to flip it over.
I also have a cinnamon broom. So I'm a little bit of a weirdo. Okay,
a little bit
of a weirdo.
You keep a crystal in your pocket.
I do keep a crystal in my pocket. I don't know what that says about me, but I just wanted to thank you guys so much, genuinely, because okay, so Judy, we had donkeys and they have fundraised for the white one left for its home, and then the remaining ones have been fundraised for. There is a lady named Erica that is doing the fundraising, and I will drop a comment below. I'll have Charlie do it, and we'll just link her profile because she needs a little bit of help with transportation for that mini. Huh?
Where are you live at?
I am on
your page
Thompson.
Okay.
Thompson's. I'm on Thompson's. I'm like, where? I don't know where I'm live at.
So we're doing comment?
Yes.
What?
So Erica is, I'll have to get her, oh gosh. Okay, E14. Same date.
Shut up.
We
Us.
are here. Okay. No, the donkeys are going home, but they're going way up north, and that's what she needs help with, is just getting the rest of the stuff to get them home. Coggins.
Put a comment.
I have to get her information. I don't have it. I was gonna comment. This is okay.
There.
Yes.
Is
Hang on.
donkey lady?
I'll get her information. We'll do it. Just give me just a second. Sorry, I think it's on this phone. So no, the donkeys are going, but it's not a bad deal. It's like great. They're all staying together except for the white one went to a rescue. We will be having more horses that come in maybe tomorrow, and we don't have anything to send back. So it's been amazing. It's been really fun. It's been a lot of work. We have a lot of work, actually. I mean, I was very surprised how much work we actually have had to do just in cleaning up. Not because I didn't expect to work, but I think Charlie and I just were so hyped up and so excited because the property has such good bones that once we got like deep diving into the cleaning of everything, like every single thing on the property needs pressure washed period. Everything. Like, we've had to pressure wash everything. We have to haul gravel into the driveway.
Yeah.
Jacob still hasn't got to bring all the quarantine horses. Some of them are still in quarantine in Louisiana because even though the weather is better, our driveway is impossible. Charlie's been stuck in the driveway. My Mercedes is all-wheel drive, and it just, like, it floats. It's been amazing. If we wouldn't have had my Mercedes, I don't know what we would have done because it is insane.
Literally 3 times I got stuck yesterday.
Yes, Charlie was so stuck. So Jacob has not been able to bring everything that needed to be brought because it's just now, like, today we saw signs of it actually drying out enough that hopefully, it's hardening up enough that hopefully tomorrow Jacob can bring another load, because as of right now we are like, which it's been kind of awkward. Like, Jacob and I have a really good relationship. Charlie's been around us for what, 5 years now? 4 years? It's been a long time.
Maybe longer.
Yeah, because I mean, before I was pregnant, like, I didn't have Tinley when I met Charlie, so it's been a long time.
It was like a year before you got pregnant, and you were pregnant for a year, and then
yeah,
Tinley's 2, so it's been like 5 years.
Okay, we're the donkeys that Rocking Horse Rescue had the funds for, but Cindy Fisher ended up buying. No, I don't think none of that rings a bell to me. So I don't know, Shandi, I don't think so. But if Rocking Horse Rescue needs to buy donkeys, there are more in Louisiana. Tracy, there's another warm blood coming that Jacob didn't. Yeah, well, the stud needs to go. The stud needs to go here in quarantine because he's in quarantine.
No, I thought there was another one other than him.
Yes, but he has to come to go into
other ones other than him.
Unless Jacob told you about one I don't know about. I know that there's one that I don't. There's one warm blood.
Yeah, and I have like 3 people that want all the info on her, like, as soon as she comes in.
It might be a gelding. I don't even know what sex it is.
Yeah, I thought it was a mare.
I don't know. Jacob just brought the Tricaner mare instead because we didn't want her to get hurt in Pitkin. Those pins are pipe and they're okay, but
I mean,
our facility is just a little bit safer.
For something.
Tracy, if he needs to, he can. Sure. That's no problem. We just have a shuttle that goes back and forth with everything. So if you want to message Jacob, that's it. I don't know if it's closer to Michigan though, because we're
right off the interstate.
We're right off the interstate here, and they're a lot further south. Like, when you leave us, you only go a little bit back east, 20. And then you go pretty south. So you might want to check that before you leave him there. It's no problem. You just might want to check with the hauler and find out, because I'm just telling you that.
Tell her to text me and I can text her about the
yes,
I'll text her right now. Yeah,
she can text you. And then we have a quarter horse racehorse mare. We don't have a list yet. So the way it works is we basically get new horses in every like Thursday, Friday, right in that area. We evaluate everything over the weekend and they're available for the entire week. And then the next week when they bring more horses, they will take back what doesn't sell. However, we allow a 10% reprieve to be paid by the public, and that can hold the horses over an additional week, and that money lowers their bail, and it also goes to pay basically a little bit of their upkeep. So that it just helps a little bit to get a little bit of the profit to up front to just be able to pay upkeep on them, because I don't want to run out of money, and I also never want to keep horses longer than I can afford. I want to be able to take amazing care of them. I think the bus needs me to move, but I don't know why he didn't
go around you.
Yes, my Mercedes.
Or these people
say something. They could totally walk,
you know, with their
take your fucking asses down there. This is the second bus that's like almost wiped us out, and they're so rude. The first one just basically drove over the top of my car. And I'm not in a bus area.
No. The bus area is actually up there.
I see where it says standing ride up there. I wasn't in the bus area. The bus is just rude. So what we're doing at the airport is we're picking up our intern! Charlie and I have an intern! Can you guys believe we have an intern? I feel like that's a thing. Nubs. We've made it. We've got an intern. I'm super excited. She's from way up north. She's going to come. And what we told her is fly down, spend the week with us, make sure that you love it before you make a commitment to move.
What's the...
Aspen?
No.
Oh.
Address there. I'll put the zip
Yeah.
code. It's
Yeah,
okay.
sorry. But yes, so we're super excited. We're excited to like meet her and to show her all the stuff and things. And at the new facility, it's just so much easier. I can have interns in and out, and I don't have to worry. Like, you know, before it was always like, oh, what if they don't understand a feedlot? What if they don't understand that a lot of cows come? You know, thousands of cows unload there and reload there. A lot of the really weak and sicker horses that will never be able to be homed or unloaded there. So it's just not an environment that all people can stomach. Like, lots of people can't handle that. And that's okay. I mean, I completely understand. Charlie and I did a good job to separate, like, we can save this, we can't save that, but not everybody can do that. So that's a thing. It's a thing. But so we're picking up our intern, and we're gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna, well, like a super late lunch, early dinner, and then head back and finish power washing and back to work, and we'll have more horses in, and no worries. No worries. She said her bags are taking forever.
Tracy, I sent you the address. Oh, hey, send my nose. Tracy, I sent you the address.
Yes.
I just texted to you.
But I don't have my computer and everything set up here yet either, which is a little bit of a problem because I can't work the website good from my phone. I mean, I can like...
And my laptop I barely use, so it's like dinosaur slow.
Well, no, my website is like on my computer, the software.
Yeah, you have everything logged in.
Yes, like all I have to do is just like upload photos, type in some information, and the horses pop up, and then I can take them off. You know, it's like this. And so I haven't even done that yet. Now, on the email blast, I may need everybody to re-sign up because they said that their server had an issue. And I had 18,000 email addresses, and they were like, we could only retrieve 12,000 of them. So if you find yourself not getting my email updates, don't worry, we will have a sign up for that. So here's what's coming. Sign ups for the email to make sure you're on it. That's super cute. We are going to do the subscription draw, but this time, instead of giving you a horse, we're going to give you a gift certificate. Your gift certificate will cover 1 month of quarantine if you need it. It will cover up to $1,500 value on any horse. So basically, you get $1,500 credit towards any horse in a month of quarantine, and you can pick any horse that you want up to that price. It has no cash value, meaning if you don't need quarantine, you don't get that back in cash, or if you pick a horse that's $900, you don't get cash difference. It's just... you get a horse up to this price.
If you pick a horse over that price, you have to pay the difference.
Yes, if you want a horse that's $2,500, it's no problem. You just pay the difference. And then you get a voucher for quarantine. You can use 1 week of it or a month of it. And you can, so basically that's all you get. But it's a lot. It's actually a lot because most of our horses are under $1,500. That's kind of the cap. I like to keep horses. It takes an incredible horse for us to want more than that for it. But horses are high right now. At the sale barn, we've been shocked. Good quality horses are high, so it'll be a good opportunity for somebody to get a good horse for a good price.
Jen is in North Carolina, right? And I think Brandon is taking the thoroughbred up there, so we could get him to North Carolina. The warm blood.
What, the stud?
Yeah.
No, Jacob is going to Kelowna. Why wouldn't she just come to Kelowna and get him?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Jacob is going to Iowa. We have transportation that can go through Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois. They can probably make Kansas, kind of around that area, Michigan, Wisconsin, Calona. Where else are we going? Huron, South Dakota. Where else are we going?
He's going the second week of February, right?
I don't know, but we're also going, for cows.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for cows. We're also going all kinds of places that we're going to pick up cows to bring back. So the trailer going up is empty. But I have a transportation list. So if you live anywhere in the United States and you want to buy a horse from me, just inbox me and we will send you a list of transport companies that pick up from me, no problem. And they will be able to give you quotes. And it's anywhere from, we've had people quote as low as 50 cents a mile. So very, 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 very cheap. So Charlie and I have been just excited, and we have transport to Florida, no problem. If this bus honks at me like the last one did, I'm gonna just throw it in reverse, and y'all are gonna see a slight road ragey moment. They would be like, what's wrong with you, Tara? Well,
and that's why we try not to podcast in traffic.
yes, we do not podcast in traffic because we can't keep the curse words to a minimal. Okay, so everybody has wondered about the Texas move because Jacob and I are still in a relationship. I love him. Charlie's been around us for 5 years and we get along amazing. Like, people don't understand. We have the best.
Iowa.
Yeah. The best relationship. But she has to talk to Jacob about that. So just send his number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then people ask all the time. Like, well, so is Jacob staying in Louisiana? Yes, we still own 1,200 acres there. We still have thousands of head of cattle there, and he still has to make a living there. Jacob's also on probation, and so his probation is there. So his address is there, his home is there, everything is there. But his baby and his baby mama live in Texas, and so he will be able to come over every week, bring horses, see Tinley. It's all great, and eventually maybe he'll move. I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe we'll build a house here. We're not sure. We'll see what the next 2 years brings, and we'll know at the end of 2 years from now what our plans are. The reason I moved to Texas is because I'm not dealing with the government in Louisiana, period. I'm not dealing with their rules, their regulations. If you sell more than 5 livestock in a year, you have to have a dealer's permit. And lots of people can say, oh, you just don't want to follow the law. Actually, it's not that I don't want to follow the law. It's just that I grew up in Oklahoma. I lived in Texas for a long time. I don't want more government in my life. I don't want a dealer's permit. I'm not going to pay you every year to obtain it. I'm not going to do all of the things that Louisiana requires to sell livestock there, when I can live in Texas. And actually, there's horse properties in Louisiana are few and far between, and the ones that you find are either set up like shit or they're really expensive and they flood. And I just wanted out of that. I don't like the wet. It's not my fave. Hello? Hey, are you here? Okay, as soon as you come out the doors, I am in a little red Mercedes. Well, it's not little, it's like an SUV.
At least this bus was decent and just pulled up.
Are you outside by the pickup? We are at
11 through 19.
11 through 19. But you have to come out the doors to the outside pickup. Like, come to the cars. You're still inside. Yes. Okay. See you shortly. All right, bye. Okay, so it's not that I don't want to follow the rules and the law. And they did say, like, oh, but once you get used to it, blah, 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 it'll be easy. And I'm like, it's not that. It's that I don't want to do it. I don't want to... This?
No, this.
Research confirmed kissing spines is hereditary. Oh, I'm sure. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of the same genetics have it. Okay, so Louisiana is a swamp. And now they want me to obtain a dealer's permit that I have to go and let them vote on me every year to decide if I can or can't have it, which means that at all point in time, my livelihood is in the hands of strangers that don't know me and don't owe me anything. And frankly, I'm just not really, I dealt with a lot of mean girls in high school, and like, forgive me, but I don't fucking want to be voted on. Okay, I'm not going to put myself in the position that a bunch of strangers get to vote on me. Fuck you and fuck that. Okay, I'm going to live in Texas to where I don't have to pay state tax. Yes. And I can operate my business the way that I see fit.
Oh, yes,
and
Mama.
Aside from having my P&S stuff and my insurance bond, I don't have to have the brand commission and all of these things out all of the time. I don't want that. I don't want all the government. I don't want to be voted on. I don't want any more fines. $13,000 worth of fines is enough for me for 1 year. I have a 2-year-old. I'm trying to save for her college. I have employees. I have an intern. I have people whose livelihoods depend on me. I have people whose, future depends on my ability to be able to run my business and things like that. And I just don't want to put all of our future in the hands of other people. So I'm not going to deal with a bunch of mean girls on a board that get to decide what I can and can't do when I can move one state over and I can do what I want. And so people can say, well, that, you know, why don't you just follow the rules? Why don't you just this? It's not about that. And for those of you who are Democratic, it's no offense. Louisiana now has a Democratic governor. We have a lot of Democratic policies. It's not that I don't think that Democrats have great ideas or that I don't think that they're good. It's that I just don't want to have the Brand Commission and the Sanitary Board and all of that tell me what I can and can't do when I can't sell horses within 30 days. I can't do this.
This bus is really trying it, and he just
Hello?
saw that one do that.
What level are you on?
We're on the ground floor.
Okay, that's the issue.
Okay,
Oh.
we are where the we are where the courtesy vans and rental cars are.
Okay. Yeah, you said that. I totally.
I'm not gonna move anymore. I've been sitting here. You're a shit ass bus. That's your problem, not mine. Go suck a penis. The buses, like, so I've had to back up for 2 buses and I've had to move forward for 2 buses because they just can't. I'm not moving. So.
Of course. Okay, yeah, because they are bags and stuff on level 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're at the ground level.
Okay.
Sorry, no problem. Just so that you know. Okay, perfect, sounds good. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Those motherfuckers can walk. All of
It
y'all
is
can
not.
walk.
Why? Okay, so where we're parked,
Shuttles
it
to
says,
hotels and off airport parking. They're
It
supposed to
literally-
come up here.
but in front of us is where the buses are supposed to go, but there's other cars parked there now, but they weren't there. So the last bus just went around and parked up there. So now this bus is at my butt honking at me, and I can tell he
And all the
wants
people
me.
are standing right there. And can
He
easily
wants
walk.
me to honk at the people in front of me and be aggressive with them, and I'm not. Go around us and park where the buses park. Somebody needs to write an email about this situation. Your bus drivers
I don't
are
write
shitty.
emails. I get out and I throw hands.
Oh God, shut up, Charlie. Fighting a bus driver in a parking
Don't
garage.
think I won't.
We're
What are
fixing
they
a
gonna do,
podcast.
kick me out?
Who's ready for a podcast episode? Charlie can't wait to tell you about her plumber and her. There she is. Here, help her get her luggage in.
Oh.
We just picked our intern up.
I don't have shoes on. This is not okay. I don't have on shoes.
I pack heavy, guys.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We'll make room.
You're like, I didn't know what it was going to be like, so I brought everything.
Okay, so several things. One, we're going to go back to sending horses with neck tags on so that you can save them. Lots of people have been like, oh, the first horse I bought from you had a neck tag. The new ones don't. I love the neck tag just to be able to save it. I think taking the cell tags off of a horse, cleaning them up, and giving them a neck tag kind of gives them back their identity and their dignity. And when we do it, we sage them and we burn Palo Santo. And I love that process. I love the process of removing the tags, putting the neck tag on, and kind of giving the horses back their like identity. So I'm live, so if you don't want on video, just go that way.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
I was like, I don't want her to know that she's on live. So we're gonna do that again, and I think other than that, everything's good. So this is Aspen. She is our new intern, but she might make a more permanent situation out of this. So we'll just see. We'll see if we can impress her enough to stay with us long term. But we're gonna go feed her for one.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, and then we're gonna head all the way back to Troop from here, and we're so excited. But thank you guys so much. Everything sold this week. Charlie and I are very grateful, very thankful.
Oh.
We're very thankful, and we don't have anything going back, so we'll get new horses in. And please make sure that you guys watch. Go to the top of the page. Make sure you invite all of your friends. We're trying to get the page to grow. My goal is 50,000 people. We're at 20 and some change pretty fast, so let's get to 50,000. Like, add your friends, share our page, tell people to like it. Make sure you are part of our group, which is the JT Kill Pin and Auction Horses, which stands for Jacob and Tara.
And if you go on pages, there's an option to like invite everybody in
Yes.
your friends list.
Yes, do
So
it.
you can do that, and if not,
Yep, invite all your friends.
screenshot the page and send it to people
Yes.
like that you know would want to be in it.
Do that. And turn on the notification so you see our page first, so that when we go live unloading the horses tomorrow, you will see first what's coming in. Yes, she's going to have a blast with us. And podcast coming y'all's way. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.